We all know quite a number of people who have everything that it would take to be happy, and they are not happy because they want something else or they want more of the same. And we all know people who have lots of misfortune and they are deeply happy. They radiate happiness. Why? Because they're grateful.
Well, that is pretty much a complete bike. Other than I need to fine tune this pad because I didn't expect it to be such a horrible fit over top of that gyro cable. And I still have to address this seat. That writing right there, Freestyle, is going to be repainted in red. After I do a little bit more sanding and polishing to it, it's looking a lot better than it ever was. I got most of the scratches out of it. I just got to do a little bit more sanding and then repaint that graphic on there. Same with this side, you can see here. And then I might even do a detail on the back of the seat right here. Like, look at these corners. They were totally chewed. They don't look too bad now. So I'm gonna, I might do a detail on the back of the seat right here and put the boy's name, Easton. I might do a little handwriting, Easton, in red there, just to customize his bike and make sure it stands out next to his buddies. Not that it won't. I mean, look at this thing. Oh my God, it turned out mint. For a little 16-inch, it's a shame I gotta get rid of this thing, man. I love this bike. It's beautiful. Take a look at that thing, man. Sick. That's all I can say. Got some decals on the back of the plate there. RadBoyz, pork chop BMX and the rad stand. Probably almost shouldn't even have put those, at least the pork chop and the RadBoyz one. I thought it was going to be a little more visible, but by the time the pad was on there, it ain't visible. So, big deal. The other thing I wouldn't mind doing is putting a layback seat post on this. Reason being is it's got a full gyro, so it's nice to have more distance between the bars and the seat for spinning. You want the bar to spin in front of the seat, clear here, not over top of the seat. So a layback seat post helps with that. That's why they were created for freestyle. It wasn't just to look cool. It performed a function, and that was to give more clearance for bar spins. So I wouldn't mind putting a layback on this bike. I gotta dig through my pile and see if I have anything. If not, I'll put the word out on one of the forums and see if someone can hook me up with one. It's a 1-inch seat post there. So if you got one in your stock, put a comment below and let us know. And when we do the final wrap-up video of this bike, it may have your seat post on it. There it is. Looks awesome. Love this bike. 16-inch Super Cycle 60/40, and we have built this as a Mongoose Expert, which, yes, I know Mongoose Experts were not freestyle bikes. They were track bikes, but this had to be a Mongoose based on the frame. And why I say that is because, one, it's a loop tail, and two, that detail right there behind the bottom bracket. I don't know if you can see that with the stand there, so I'm going to move the stand. So that detail right there is 100% Mongoose. So I mean, this is a Mongoose knockoff frame to begin with. So I mean, I rolled with it and deckled it up that way. Built it as a Mongoose 60/40. 60/40 is 60% of the price, 40% of the cost, and I would say that this bike is much more than that. Much more than 60% of the look. I would say this bike is 120% of the look. And the reason I say that is because this bike's better than new. You probably never could have got a 16-inch Mongoose this decked out from a bike shop back in the 80s. So it's got more than 60% of the look, in my opinion. I mean, it looks 100% like a Mongoose. And it's better than it ever would have came from the factory. So 120% as far as I'm concerned. 120%. So this is a 120/40 bike. 120% of the look, 40% of the price. Look at the front end on this thing, man. Easton was born in 2011, so that's hence the number on the front. He turned 6 in June, I think. And that's when he's getting this bike, and I cannot wait to reveal it. I also am giving him this black 16-inch rad stand, and I'm making a red rad skin for the bike. So he's going to have the full RadBoyz package. Everything that any bike we build gets. Same treatment.